What's happening, guys? It's me, Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and I've got Craig Trapp here to give you the NBA Rapid Fire for this Friday, January the 15th. The next promo code this year is CHAMP, CHAMP, saves you 20% off the entire site. Hey, Craig, how's it going? You ready to fire away on some of these NBA picks?
Yeah, good night of the NBA. And of course, the big news I want to say sorry to Allie. Her Houston Rockets got rid of James Harden. So, not going to be so good in Houston for a little while. I know that you're your team there.
Yeah, they are my team, but bye. I feel like he was toxic. If you don't want to be there, I certainly don't want you
Right.
to play for that team. And you know what?
Amen.
Good riddance. Yeah, amen. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. All right. Well, as of when we're filming this video, we've only got 4 NBA games with lines that are posted. So we're going to cruise through those in our rapid fire format. Are you ready to fire away?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So we're going to start out with the Mavericks at the Bucks. We got the Bucks -6 at home. Total is 227. Bucks have been good at home, 5-1 there. Mavs 4-3 on the road. What do you got for me?
Yeah, more importantly, against the spread, the Bucks have been good at home, 4-2 against the spread, and Dallas 4-3 against the spread on the road. So I do think I would lean towards Milwaukee, but the one saving grace for Dallas is Porzingis played last time out. I think Porzingis looks like he'll play in this one. Dallas got a nice road win at a really hot Charlotte team, winning pretty impressively last time out. And I think that gives them momentum here. But I think the better play here is the over. This Dallas team, when they're playing at their best, they can really stroke the three, and Luka gets into the lane. If you don't help out, he just scores one-on-one. If you help out, he kicks out to all the great three-point shooting. So I'm going to take the over here. I also think they'll struggle guarding, of course, Giannis and the Greek Freak. He just is a matchup nightmare for every team, but especially this Dallas team. I like the over 227 in this one.
All right, we're going over. Up next, it's Memphis at Minnesota. We got the Timberwolves as a 3-point favorite at home. The total's 224. T-Wolves are 2-4 at home. Memphis is 4-1 on the road. Feels like a little doggy dog of a play here. What do you think about it, though?
Now, Minnesota's been, if you look at their stats, some of the worst stats out there, both offensively and defensively. Everybody, ridiculed the Golden State Warriors for the Wiggins for Russell trade. But if you look at it, Wiggins is playing really, really well right now, especially if you take off the first 2 games where he struggled. Since then, has been playing great. And Russell, they haven't been great since Russell got here with Minnesota. So I like the Grizzlies here. I know they're banged up, but they seem to be fighting hard. They're 4-1 straight up and against the spread on the road. I think they win outright here. But at 3 points, I'll take the 3 points. It seems like free money here.
Yep, I'm with you on that one for sure. We're going to the Hawks at the Jazz. Jazz just got off a long road trip. They're -6 at home. Total's 223. Jazz are really only 1-2 at home, despite that 7-4 season record. Atlanta's 3-2 on the road. So what do we do with this one?
More importantly, they're 4-1 against the spread. The Hawks are on the road. Atlanta's one of those teams that it seems like they play to the level of their competition. I expect playing a good Jazz team, you'll see the best out of the Hawks. So give me the Hawks +6. The NBA underdogs have been money this year. I mean, they're always slightly ahead of the favorites at the end of the season, but right now they're extremely hot in the last week or two. So I think that continues tonight. I think the Hawks play up. I think Jazz win, but I think the Atlanta Hawks cover here as the Jazz. Like you said, sometimes that first game back after a long road trip, you think will be like a big performance by the home team, but a lot of times that's when you lay an egg because they're back with their families and distractions amidst their home life. So I like the Atlanta Hawks on the road here getting all these points.
Yep, I'm totally with you on that one too. All right, we're like agreeing on all of them. I love that. Clippers at the Kings. I almost said the Kings were a favorite and my brain almost exploded. I've got the Clippers as the favorite, 7 points on the road. Total here is 231. Clippers are all right on the road, 4-2, 4-2 against the spread as well. Kings are 4-4, 3-5 against the spread at home though. So what are we doing on this one?
Yeah, the Kings let one get away last time out. They were a home underdog. I believe it was the Blazers. And they were within the number pretty much all game until the last 4 or 5 minutes. I do think the Kings here will, getting more points, will be better off. I think the Kings getting 7 points is a pretty live home underdog here. I just think The Clippers are one of those teams. They play in spurts. They'll play amazing for 2 or 3 quarters, but then they'll just let you down and let teams stick around for another quarter of the game. And it's like they don't have that killer instinct yet. Maybe that comes along as the season progresses. But to me, right now, I'm going to take the home underdog Kings and what looks like a spot where the Clippers could have a little letdown, still win, but have a little letdown as far as pushing it past this spread.
All right. Well, that is your free NBA rapid fire picks from Craig Trapp. Craig, if I could just ask you a quick question. In your opinion, why are the dogs all covering in the NBA? Is this trade reasons? Is it motivation? What exactly do you think is causing that in the NBA right now?
Well, it's a weird set of circumstances. I think I think a lot of it has to do with you're getting a lot of home underdogs, and I don't think they're getting as much as they should because people are thinking, well, there's not as much home court edge as. But I do think the home court edge still matters a lot. You don't have the fans, yes, but sleeping in your bed, having that routine at home, I think it matters still a lot in the NBA. So I think maybe that has a little to do with it. But I think sometimes it can be just a statistical anomaly where it's like after the season is, halfway over, the favorites will start to even out a little bit. So you have to be careful just playing underdogs as across the board. Obviously, you don't want to do either one.
Right.
But I think right now, I still think the public hasn't adjusted to the underdogs still doing so well.
Fair enough. You got to ride the waves, right? That's what we talk about all the time. Ride the trends. All right, that's your free plays from Craig Trapp and Picks Parlays.